Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is the Dream, Beyonce's powerhouse second in command, you might even call her his frequent collaborator, the Dream. He is an Emmy or a Grammy winning producer, right? If you guys don't know, he was sued with SA Diddy like crimes. His ex said that he was worse than Diddy. Well, now he has launched back at the accuser and said they had a consensual courtship, not even relationship, but a consensual courtship. Now, listen, let's get into Dream's pushback. A lot of people were saying, how come Beyonce hasn't commented on this? Maybe because Dream is telling Beyonce that he is innocent and didn't do any of these things that we say he did. Well, they say he did. I do want to say this. Dream better hope to his high heavens there ain't an ounce of truth to anything that girl is saying, because you can kiss being around Beyonce and being a no collaborator and all this other stuff. You can kiss that goodbye. Beyonce is not going to be able to hold on to someone that is accused of R. Kelly crimes, especially when your husband was best friends with Harvey Weinstein, best friends with uh, Diddy, best friends with R. Kelly, frequent collaborators. Now we got the Dream going on again. Maybe the music industry is just sick. I don't know. Dream, for the record, is pushing back and saying he's innocent. But let me just be real with y'all. Has anybody in the history of ever that's been sued or something actually come out and said, wait, oh, never mind, I did it, and I hope to God that God has mercy on my soul? I have never seen that happen. But you know what? Maybe, get this, Beyonce's longtime musical partner, The Dream, fired back at the claims he SA'd a female singer and accused the woman of pushing a false and defamatory narrative. It's always false until the Cassie playback comes. According to court docs contained by In Touch, The Dream, real name Terrius Gastildi Diamant, asked the court to dismiss Shanae's Mangrove's lawsuit that was filed in June. The lawyer said her counsel, Wigder LLP, are using the judicial system to propagate a false and defamatory narrative about The Dream, a highly respected Black musician in the arts industry, for their own financial gain and to its extreme detriment, and to the destruction of everything he's ever done as a musician and a Black figure that the current and new art generations look up to. I love the way that whole Jay-Z circle is like a Black when it matters, but any other time they talking about Dream, you about to figure out what Jay-Z was saying we tear down our own. Also, I do want to point out for everybody wondering if there's any merit, Douglas Wigdor LLP is the exact same lawyers that brought Diddy to his knees. That was Cassie's representation when she got that monumental settlement and brought Diddy to his knees. There are a lot of other people either suing Diddy or rumored to be waiting for those charges to drop so they can sue him. There's a lot coming on the back end. Needless to say, I do not think that Douglas Wigdor, he's the one that sued the head of the International Monetary Fund, that is the World's Bank. They are heavy hitters. The head, Dominique whatever, he was slated to be the next president of France. Douglas Wigdor brought him to his knees. This guy has had some heavy things. I get what Dream's trying to do. How dare you as a Black man? And listen, if Dream is found innocent, I'll be the first to apologize. We're not trying to tear down, but it's not looking too good for The Dream. But let's see what happens. Anyway, they're saying Wigdor followed their usual playbook. First, slipped the unfiled complaint to the press to cause sensational headlines. Then file it in an attempt to rely on the litigation privilege to immunize their malicious conduct. And finally, leverage the damage they have inflicted to extract a settlement and to hustle The Dream out of hard-earned work and drain his children of important medical needs and present school needs. I said, Dream, you want to stop playing? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Dream's lawyer. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this is what we call how a lawsuit in the American legal system works. Yes, thank you. I realize you kind of didn't have it. Thank you for letting us know how an SA lawsuit works when the alleged guilty party refuses to settle. When the alleged guilty party refuses to settle, that is 100% exactly how it works. And I find it so odd and funny that now, like, how is it supposed to work? In a perfect world, the guilty people never do it. In a perfect world, the guilty people apologize and try to pay money to make it go away. In a perfect world, the guilty people go to the police. I'm confused as to how this whole process is supposed to work. Anyway, and not even that, they're trying to hustle him out of hard earned work and drain his children of important medical needs and present schooling needs. Um, if you're guilty, what that got to do with the price of tea in China? I'm confused. Again, we'll see. But we talked about this before. There's a lot of big entertainers hiding behind blackness when they're accused of doing something. But where was he standing in front of blackness before this actually hand out? Where were you pushing the culture's agenda? You see what I'm saying? Like it's laughable when these people come out to hide behind the culture when you weren't standing in front of the culture. You literally were saying, I'm a symbol of success. And by me succeeding, I make the culture look good. So I don't have to do anything. I am the epitome of the cultural dream. Okay. But then they come back and like, oh, please, culture, help and protect me. No, baby, you're going to have to start being a little louder in the front if you want us to have your back. But that's my opinion. Okay. I am one person. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Anyway, his attorney went on to say, the Dream has a lengthy history of advocacy for women and women's causes. Has personal and professional relationships with many strong and successful women and supports women coming forward to share their stories of abuse. Shanice is not and never was Dream's victim. They're saying that Shanaz, and Dream were two adults engaged in a brief and consensual courtship. There was never non-consensual blank between them. There was never blank exchange for money or other commercial gain. And the Dream never abused her in any way. Indeed, she routinely sought out the Dream for many years after their interactions ended, unilaterally soliciting blank and other favors, including in writing, and even then, Dream refused. They're asking the court to close out the entire case. They claim the producer subjected anyway. They're saying the Dream's friend, literally, they're going into Shanaz about basically the Dream is another monster that used Beyonce and Rihanna's name. They used her for his base desires, which manifested into violent, blankual acts and vicious psychological torture. The suit described one alleged example. Dream locked Shay in a dark room adjacent to the recording studio, violently having blank with her and then leaving her alone, naked in the dark for hours on end, returning to again have blank with her and demand that she tell him she loved him. On top of that, she claimed that he controlled all aspects of her stay in the United States, forced her to drink excessive amounts of alcohol by pulling her head back by her hair and pouring alcohol down her throat, frequently strangling her during violent blank, refusing to wear protection and berating her while having blank with her. She also accused him of raping her in the back of a renovated Sprinter van the same evening that he forced her to engage in blank acts in a public movie theater. The result of Blank's heinous acts was that her career was upended. Her music was taken away from her without explanation. Contra Paris never provided her any compensation, and every attempt to revive her career has been hijacked by Dream and those who support them. Listen, I can already tell you with Douglas Wigmore, that case ain't getting thrown out, not for that. But it's funny that the Dream's attorney accused the girl, the victim, of doing what his attorneys just did. You literally, in your filing, let us know she's a liar, 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 liar. And we need to come around and support a Black man because he has countlessly advocated for women. Drop the receipts. At the end of the day, this is going to court. They're not going to settle. Again, if I was Beyonce, I would want the Dream to make this all go away. But hey, that's just me. Listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.